Okay, this is another. Hi, everybody. This is another video about a case that I didn't really follow, but I became aware of it because I watched Dateline and stuff like that a lot. And they did an episode on the girl about, well, they called it Hell on Wheels. I'm sorry, but that was the title. Okay, because she was a young girl at the time of the crime because she was convicted. So I'm not speaking out of turn here. Okay. But at the time of the crime, she was 17 years old. And apparently she was pissed off at her boyfriend. So she got the brilliant idea to unalive him. Although she says that she wanted to unalive herself or self delete, but that didn't happen. Okay. And then the well, they're both victims, but I say the other victim was I felt bad for him because he was an innocent bystander who just happened to get in the car, not knowing what was going to happen to either of them. So yeah, okay. To give you some names, her boyfriend name was Dominic Russo, and the friend was Davion Flanagan. Okay. And they're both in their 20s or something. And so all relatively young. Okay. Her story is she was so distraught over something that she wanted to self delete. But she somehow, I don't know, conned, persuaded her boyfriend to get in the car. And then she proceeds to drive over 100 miles an hour into a brick wall. Okay? And of course, you know, things ensue. And the two guys end up unalive. And she's fine. She's injured, but fine. Then here's the weird part of this. If that's not weird enough, she proceeds to 2 days after the unalivings post stuff on social media like she's living her best life. I don't get that. Okay, if my boyfriend unalived, well, first of all, wouldn't do that. But if my boyfriend unalived and I was not involved, I would be crying buckets. Okay? And not even, let's not even talk about dealing with a person that wasn't even supposed to be there. So, okay. All right. So this happened in July 2022. Well, now it's, you know, May 2026. So I guess last week they got around to sentencing her. Okay. So the judge was really nice, seemed nice and fair. Okay. And she said that I am in an awful position because no matter what I say, some one side's gonna think it's too much. The other side's gonna think it's not enough. So I gotta do the best I can. Okay. So she sentenced her to 15 years to life. But also she got credit for time served, which she's already been in there 4 years, give or take. So 11 years. That means she'll be up for the possibility of parole in 2037. Maybe. But I don't think she's getting out. I don't know. And it kind of makes me sad for the parents because you're basically saying that my son's life or friend or whatever relation he is to you, and he's only worth 11 years. I don't know. But I wouldn't want to be in the judge's position, so I kind of get that to a point. Anyway, I just wanted to cover that. All right. Bye, everybody.